What is good, you guys? My name is Reborn. We're back with a reaction video for today. Guys, we're going to be reacting to 4 creepy, true kidnapping horror stories. You know what I'm saying? So, this was posted literally at like 2 a.m. in the morning, and I was like, bro, why is it posted so damn late? You know what I'm saying? I was not going to react to it then because everyone's asleep and everything, so I was like, okay, I was going to react to this as soon as I can early in the morning. It is like 12, I think it's like 11 a.m. right now, so yeah, I just wanted to push this out for you guys. I hope you guys are safe out there. I don't know why, but it was literally like sunny outside. If you don't, like, it was literally sunny and nice outside. Like, it's sunny and nice outside right now, but it was sunny and nice outside. And then for some reason, it went from that to being it was like snowing in like 15 minutes. I was like, what the heck? And now it's like sunny and nice outside again. I'm like, bro, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know what's going on with this weather. This is spring, and it's snowing in spring. Like, what the heck? But yeah, let's get right to this video, and yeah, let's get it.
Being a little kid is a scary point in your life, yet you're too young and innocent to even realize it. I have a horrible memory from my early childhood that I wish I could simply block out completely.
Yeah.
But I just can't. I was, I believe, 6 or 7 years old. I was at the summer rec program that my parents had signed me up for.
Okay.
I was in the 6 and 7-year-old group, the youngest group at the camp. One day our group was at the playground, and some oldish man sitting on a bench started talking to me.
What?
He knew my name. I remember feeling...
Knew your name? How did that happen? Bro, at that moment, that's when you be like, okay, sorry, bye, and run. Haul ass.
I felt very comfortable with him, like he seemed kind. He gave me a candy that I ate on the spot, and he offered to push me on the swing.
What?
I think I told him that's alright, and continued talking to me.
Yo, those candies have roofies.
Dumb little kid questions. He introduced himself as Robbie, I still remember to the day, and told me he was friends with my mom, and since she was running late, he'd have to pick me up after camp.
What?
I said okay, and around that time, my counselors shouted for our group to assemble our line by the gate so we could leave. We got back to our group's home area, where we would sit and wait for the parents to come pick the kids up.
Okay.
I saw Robbie approaching the bench, and he said to Cal, one of my counselors, that he was picking me up for the day since my mom wasn't available.
No.
Cal looked at me and made sure I knew him. I nodded my head. Cal crossed my name off in his notebook and high-fived me goodbye, and I walked off with this Robbie guy.
Nope. Why would you do that, bro? You don't know this guy.
I remember he grabbed and held my hand as we walked. And I also remember that he was walking extremely fast, like it was hard for me to keep up with my short little legs.
Oh my gosh.
We made it to his car. He let me in the back passenger seat. He seemed to be in a hurry. He rushed into his seat, started the car, locked the doors, and started driving fast out of the parking lot.
Holy frick, you didn't even put on your seatbelt.
I asked, "Are you taking me home?" "Yeah," he replied. I remember hearing some yelling noises from outside the car.
Oh, wow.
I lifted myself off the seat to look out the rear window and saw 2 of my counselors pointing at the car I was in to one of the park supervisors. This is when things got scary for my little self.
Okay.
As I was looking out the back window, the man screamed at the top of his lungs to get the fuck down.
Who?
I got so scared I started to cry and tried opening the door when he was at a red light, but he had the child lock on.
Damn.
He tried to calm me down by apologizing, saying he was driving me home. I can't remember what exactly I was thinking, but I do remember being scared, starting to wonder if I was actually being brought home. We were in the car for quite some time, and I started to realize I didn't recognize where we were. We were not anywhere near my house.
Yep.
I felt like I had to throw up from being so scared.
That's what happens when you trust a random ass guy you don't even know. Why would you go in? You don't even know this guy. He's a random old guy. But you...
Remember Robbie muttering, oh shit, constantly under his breath, and he kept looking in his rearview mirror.
Police?
Then, the sound of a police siren directly behind us made him scream in anger once more.
Thank God.
He pulled to the side on a neighborhood road and told me to go along with whatever he said. But he didn't have a chance for that. 2 police officers stormed out from the car with their guns half drawn and yelled at Robbie to step out of the vehicle with his hands up.
Ooh.
He did so without question, and was cuffed while they had him laying face first on the concrete. He was brought into the car while the other officer stuck with me, comforted me, and asked me questions. Another cop car arrived, and so did my mom in her minivan. She was in tears and hugged me when she got out. So backing up, when Robbie, or whatever his real name was walking me to his car, my mom had already gotten to the bench to pick me up.
Okay.
Cal told her some man already picked me up. That's when they ran to catch what car we got into and called the cops right away.
How did they know that so
One
fast?
of the camp supervisors was actually tailing us on the road, which is why Cal was panicking and how the cops were able to locate us.
Oh.
Now you can see why I wish I could block this memory out.
Yeah.
It's disturbing, it's sickening, and I often have to think about the horrible, unimaginable things that could have been done to me if I had not been saved.
That's crazy. This is why you don't get into strangers' cars and don't trust strangers. You don't trust people you don't know. It's just a fact.
There was this one night after work where all the employees at my job clocked out a little late because we happened to be extremely busy that night. As usual, we cleaned the store and headed for the front to clock out. That night after work, I would be hanging with two of my coworkers.
Oh, damn. This fool was older, so he got kidnapped when he was... Oh, damn.
We smoked a blunt and went to Wingstop. All was well when 1 a.m. finally struck. I needed to be home and I needed gas. I said bye to my two coworkers and headed for the nearest gas station. It was actually right around the corner from my work. Thank God, because I had gone to work with it running on E. My car was running on fumes. Although being the closest gas station, I avoid this one for many reasons, as do many other people, especially at this time of night. There's often homeless drug addicts walking through it. Many people hit cars and drive off, fights, people scream in the cars. It just manages to attract the wrong people. So as I'm pulling up to the pump, the high officially leaves. I come to realize that I'm about to pump gas at a cornered gas station hidden by buildings at 1 o'clock in the morning. No car, no person was seen in sight. I got out and turned around to reach inside for my wallet. I come up, and there's this homeless man going through the trash with this very large white bag. I'm not talking about big hefty that promises to keep all your household trash intact all the way to the outside trash can. I mean, this bag was freakishly big, and I couldn't see through it.
There's a body in there.
I was
That's
startled
why.
at first, as I didn't even hear him walking or anything. I insert my card and look over. His head is in the trash at this point. I see him digging for recyclables, I think, and I just continue trying to get the thing to take my card.
Yeah, just hurry
To
up,
be
bro.
safe again, I make sure I lock my car once more. And this is where things get scary.
Oh.
As the sound of the car goes off, this man perks his head up, almost deer-like, and makes direct eye contact.
Oh.
He looks to be at least 6'4", but really skinny.
Ooh.
He had injection marks all over his body, and his skin was peeling, rashing, and he had a buzz cut. Despite him obviously being a drug addict, his face wasn't affected too badly yet. Look, they gave me a bag big enough to fit a dead body in. The words,
This fool really told you that? This fool really said, look, they gave me the bag big enough to fit a dead body in. Bruh. What type of person just says that to you randomly, bro? If someone says that to you, you haul ass like there's no tomorrow. Screw the gas. The frick? I'm off.
didn't seem real. I felt the color leave my body. And just then, this man picks up an old metal little kid's bike from the other side of the trash can.
Oh.
He begins to slowly, step by step, come closer, and
Oh.
begins telling me he wasn't going to take me. He held the kid's bike like it was weightless.
Bro, he's about
Mind
to...
you, I'm a girl and personally have no arm strength.
You're a girl, frick.
I'm not going to take you. We're not going to take you.
Who's we?
Don't look scared. Look pretty. At this point, I was already inching my way closer to my car.
Yo.
I jumped for it, and that's when I booked it out of there, and realized there was another man hiding at the pump behind me.
Oh!
The other man was wearing a mask that covered both his mouth and...
Wait, when this was all going on, you were at the gas station. What about the guy that's inside the freaking store, looking at all the cameras? Are you telling me that he did not realize any of this? He's in cahoots. He's sus. He had all that opportunity to call the police, to find out what's going on, but no, this fool acted like nothing was... He's like, it's not my problem. Damn.
nose. So much could have happened that night, and I'm glad it didn't go the other way. I'm pretty sure that man was going to come up from behind me and either make me smell something to leave me unconscious or who knows what. Please be safe out there, and always be prepared for the unexpected.
Facts. Damn. Bruh. These ads. I love it.
When I was 10, my uncle used to own a property in Kentucky, which was not too far of a drive from our home in Virginia. He was an avid hunter, so his place was in the middle of the woods, a perfect hunting area. He let my dad take us there when he wasn't using it, just as a nice little escape from the suburbs, because we all loved the secludedness. I would love to go on hikes in the woods by myself, because I've always been a nature freak. One time while hiking late in the day, I thought I heard footsteps around me. They sounded like human footsteps.
You were hiking in the day, of course. At least hiking in the day is better than hiking at night, but still, it's still clucked at the end of the day because you're just hiking by yourself in the middle of nowhere. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
So I turned and started walking the other way. At the edge of the woods, however, I saw someone standing behind a tree, very shady-like. Seemed he was trying to hide. I ran back in the direction of the property and went inside the house.
Oh, Lord.
I told my dad I was being watched in the woods. He told me to just stay on my uncle's property and not wander.
Your house is even in the
I
woods.
didn't
Like,
want to go
you're
back
clocked.
outside after that anyway, though. My dad and two little brothers went off to pick up a pie at a nearby pizza place. I stayed behind because I'd rather watch the movie that was playing on the TV. I'd been alone in that home many times. I wasn't scared. I heard steps coming up the little wooden front porch. There was a knock at the door, so I jumped up to let them in because I was starving. But I froze at the... How could they be back so quickly?
Nah.
Dad?
That's
I
not
stepped through
done.
the door. Someone on the other side said it's not your dad, but we need some help.
Ooh.
My heart dropped.
Oh.
I looked out the window to the porch. It was still just bright enough to see an unfamiliar man standing on the porch.
Oh my gosh.
He noticed me at the window, looked at me, and smiled.
Oh.
I shut the curtains and yelled, "Dad, there's someone here at the front door." I was pretending as if my dad were still home. "We saw your dad leave just before. Just open the door."
Ah, they caught your ass red-handed, bro. They fully said, yeah, we saw your dad leave, bro. What the frick is you talking about?
Just open the door. We're not gonna hurt you.
Just need some help.
You're
I ran
caught.
to my uncle's master bedroom to hide there. There was a tap at his window, and I saw a second man outside. He also yelled, "Open the door, please." I heard kicks at the front door of the home. It was a very flimsy old wooden door, and it gave in easily. I panicked and went to my uncle's closet where he kept his guns.
Good.
I grabbed his shotgun, which he taught me how to use.
Yeah.
As the door to the bedroom opened, I aimed the gun at the tall man's torso.
You better.
He raised his hands and nervously laughed, telling me to calm down. He backed away, back to the front door with his hands
I
still
would have
raised.
shot him right
He
there.
said, "We're gonna leave, okay?"
No.
The two men walked away into the woods, no car in sight. My dad soon returned to see the broken-in door, and I
Oh,
explained
that's when your dad returns. Your dad returns right after the freaking they leave. Bro, he wants...
everything. He called the cops, who stayed with us while my dad did his best to fix up the door. My uncle installed cameras and a stronger door the next time he drove in there, and he sold the place a few years later.
Good. Okay. That's crazy. That's not a kidnapping. That's not a kidnapping story, though. But, yeah, okay. Cool.
The following story takes place on one of the worst days of my life. My crazy ex-girlfriend and I had just broken up after having a screaming match in her car. She basically told me where I could shove it, and left me in the rain in some parking lot of an abandoned office supply store. It was way too late in the night to call either of my parents to pick me up.
Oh, wow.
Of course, my sister was in a different state, so I tried calling an Uber as I walked out of the lot towards the street. I swear, adding to my misfortune, every single Uber canceled on me.
What?
One after the other.
Why?
It got to the point I wanted to cry out loud and scream. I was a 15-minute walk from home. I figured to help.
15-minute walk. That's not even bad, bro. Who needs Uber? But
That's it.
shoot, Uber is more clocked in when you're at shoot. I'd rather just walk.
Walk it. But shortly into my walk, an SUV pulled up to me. 3 guys were inside. They seemed around 30.
What?
The guy in the back said, "Yo man, you need a ride?"
I didn't call an Uber.
I figured, why not? What did I have to lose at that point? It beats walking in the rain.
Life. You
Hopped in the open seat in the back and thanked all of them. I gave the driver my address, and he started on his way to my house. I tried making conversation by talking about how I just broke up with my ex. Tried to make light of it, but they didn't respond in the way I was hoping.
Oh.
The guy in the front passenger seat turned to look at me. I looked back for a second, expected him to laugh or say something, but he just looked at me.
What the
with
frick?
Blank, emotionless expression.
Oh,
His
heck.
eyebrows slightly raised, mouth hanging open as if he were trying to intimidate me.
Oh, you're
I
clocked.
looked away, out the window, though I could still sense him looking at me through my peripheral vision.
You are clocked.
The GPS voice said turn right on the next road, but the driver turned left. Yo, I think you went the wrong way. I
No.
said to the driver.
They're going the exact way they want to
The
go.
guy sitting right next to me said, nah, chill, man. The lack of communication with
Yep.
his car was really adding to the building.
3 against 1.
I noticed we were entering quieter, if not dead streets with few houses or buildings nearby. I was scared to say what I said next, because I knew if they didn't acknowledge it or listen to it, it meant I was in a bad situation.
Okay.
I asked the driver to just drop me off on the side, I'd walk. And his response was just laughter. The guy in the front passenger seat joined him in laughing. The sound of the doors locking as the car was coming to a stop was the moment I knew. I knew I had to run.
Yep.
I flicked the freshly locked switch back up and pushed the door open. The guy sitting next to me started yelling, "Get him," as I felt his hands try to grip my arm.
Oh, wow.
I got out from the car though, and I ran into the adjacent patch of trees which sat next to the parkway. I bolted across the parkway, and yes, there were still cars speeding by at this hour. I almost risked my life passing that parkway just to escape those goons.
Damn.
I'm not sure if they were just trying to rob me, kidnap me, or what.
They were trying to
I feel
kidnap
like
you.
If they were trying to just rob me, they could have done that anywhere and driven off.
You got
They
kidnapped.
didn't. That's what scares me to think about.
Yeah, you got kidnapped, bro. You got kidnapped. Come on. Like, they were trying to rob me, kidnap. They were trying to do all, like, shoot, make friends. They were trying to do all 3. They were trying to do all 3 to you. Kill you. They were trying to do all 4. Rob you, kidnap you, be friends with you, and then kill you. All of it. What is you talking about? But, like, seriously, yeah. Damn, this is why you don't go in strangers' cars. This is why you don't trust no one you don't know. This is why, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, it's just common sense, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know someone, why would you get in their car? You know? Like, even when you're a kid, if someone says, I'm taking you home for today, bro, that's so played out. Like, I can't believe there's kids that still believe that. That's such, like, a cliche line for a freaking predator to say. Hey, your mom told me I can take you home today. Huh? No. My mom said that I'm gonna be going home with her. So I'm staying my ass here. Frick is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the heck? Nah, but, like, seriously, yeah, catch you guys in the next video. I hope you guys learned a huge lesson from this, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.